Online fitness coaches are a bit like politicians. They're more interested in giving you the advice they think will make you like them, rather than the advice that will get you to see progress. I hate politicians, so instead of doing that, I'm going to give you the simplest workout plan ever that you might think is too simple to possibly work, but you're wrong. Now, I'm not a bodybuilder. I work with regular, normal, everyday people. People who are a bit nervous in the gym and they feel out of place. I take those people and get them to the point where they can do lifts that they never imagined possible. The actual plan you do doesn't really matter. The reason this plan works is because it's going to force you to stop using the machines and actually learn all the movements you would avoid. Imagine you walk in the gym and somebody from your work is there, or somebody you went to school with who's in really good shape is there. What is the exercise you would hate for them to see you attempt the most? It's probably the squat, because it probably looks something like this. Completely fair that you wouldn't want them to see you squatting with less mobility than my granny down the line dancing. But if you do this, you'll be able to squat within 3 or 4 weeks and they'll be asking you, how did you do it? So in between your squats, I want you to actually sit in a squat. You can hold on to something to start with, and then you can work up to being able to sit in a squat without holding on to anything. If you do that in between your sets, every time you go back to squat, it'll feel way easier and you'll have a lot more mobility. Sophie from work will be coming up to you at the coffee machine going, oh my God, your squat in Pure Gym, that was delightful. Can you help me with my wooden hips? Why do you not do any kind of lunge in the gym? I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna tell me your knees are too sore, and that's why you go in the chest machine. Your knees are too sore because you can't do any kind of lunge. So we need to learn, otherwise you're gonna have sore knees forever. Start off with a split squat, hold on to something, do one leg at a time, and just bring your knee to the ground like that. Work up to taking the assistance away. Bang. Once you can do 8 to 12 of those, you'll be able to do any kind of lunge you want. By the way, this simplistic plan will be available for you to download in the description below. I actually give you extra advice on that plan on how to individualize it to your own needs. It takes you 2 seconds to download, so you can't have any excuse for going into the gym without a plan. Number 3 and 4, if you actually pair them together, you'll learn quicker. And this is gonna blow your mind. Only if it takes as little to blow your mind as it does mine. Like the day I found out Froyo was short for frozen yogurt. That changed a lot for me, considering it took me 3 decades to figure it out. So you've probably heard the term superset before, but have you ever heard of supersetting exercises, not just to fuck yourself up, but to actually learn faster? Well, if you do a chest press, you're most likely gonna bring the dumbbells down with your wrist. If you do a row, you'll probably do the exact same thing. You'll probably try bring them up with your wrist. But if you think about using your elbow to bring the weight down instead of your wrist on the chest press, and then on the row, think about rowing the weight using your elbow, not your wrist. With the bench in this position, without taking any rest, you can go straight from chest pressing into rows, and then learn how to do every single pressing movement and every single rowing movement all at once. That's 4 movements. I know you want to think it's more complicated than that, but it's not. I could do those 4 movements for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and if I got stronger at the exercises, I would see a difference. This setup is specifically designed to get you to do all the things I know you're gonna avoid. And starting here opens up everything for you. You'll be able to back squat, you'll be able to deadlift, you'll be able to bench press. And genuinely, it really is that simple. Now, I'm gonna assume you've never had the gym broken down like this to you. Just to let you know, it can be more complicated at times, and you're definitely not done yet. There's more to learn, but you just need it continuously broken down to you in a way that you'll understand. So if you've ever been going to the gym for a while and you've not seen any progress, I talk about why that happens in this video here and why it will continue to happen if you don't make the changes I explain in that video.